Test for power into the QuickLoadz brain box with a volt and ohm meter. Tools required to complete this project: volt and ohm meter, 2 pieces of 14 gauge solid wire approximately 6 inches in length. First step, check the ground pin. Make sure pin C is ground. Using a 6-inch piece of 14 gauge solid wire, strip a 1/2 inch from each end. Insert one side of the wire into pin C. Find a clean place on the trailer to attach one side of an ohm meter. You might have to scrape a section free of paint. Place the tester into ohm setting. Test between the wire and pin C and the clean place on the trailer for continuity. There should be less than 1 ohm. This indicates good ground. If there is not a good ground, trace the white ground wire to find where the ground is broken. Step 2. If ground is good, change meter to volts. Check the battery power on pin A. Using a 6-inch piece of 14 gauge solid wire strip, insert one side of the wire into pin A. Red wire indicates hot to battery. Insert another wire into pin C. Check for 12 volts DC approximately on pin A. If there is not 12 volt DC connection between pin C and pin A, check the battery voltage. If there is 12 volt DC at the battery after charging or replacing and there is still no power to the red wire, then trace the red wire in pin A to find if there is a break in the power wire. Step 3. Check the trailer light power. First, hook the unit to truck power and turn on the trailer truck running lights. If the lights are not on, there will not be power on pin B. Using a 6-inch piece of 14 gauge solid wire, insert one side of the wire into pin B. This is usually indicated by a blue wire. Insert another wire into pin C and check for 12 volts approximately on pin B. If there is not approximately 12 volts DC between pin C and pin B, check to ensure the trailer plug is inserted properly into the truck receptacle. If the plug is inserted properly and there's still no power, then trace the blue wire to find a break in the running lights power wire. On any of the wires, if there is a break found, repair the wires appropriately.